old.
Come on, Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Seriously though, I do need new shoes.
You kids these days and your millennium items and your card games and your loud music and your hula hoops and your hopscotch and your dungarees and your lollipops and your Sony PlayStations and your voice-activated light switches and your leather pants and your artificial insemination.
I'm old.
Huh?
Oh, classic gullible Hoppediah.
What? No one calls me that!
I'm old.
I personally love the peace and quiet. A frog can really hear themselves think out here.
I guess of all my uncles, I liked Uncle Caveman the best. We called him Uncle Caveman because he lived in a cave, and because sometimes he'd eat one of us. Later on, we found out he was a bear.
Well, that was a mistake.
I'm old.
One trick is to tell them stories that don't go anywhere. Like the time I caught the ferry over to Shelbyville. I needed a new heel for my shoe. So, I decided to go to Morganville, which is what they called Shelbyville in those days. So I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time. Now, to take the ferry cost a nickel, and in those days, nickels had pictures of bumblebees on them. Give me 5 bees for a quarter, you'd say. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. The important thing was that I had an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. They didn't have white onions because of the war. The only thing you could get was those big yellow ones.
I'm old.
Oh, yeah? Well,
What's the matter, Hop Pop? Frog in your throat?
Oh, she got you again!
Oh, dang it!
The burden of hospitality is too great for run!
I'm old.
But now, I'm gonna make things right. I will redeem myself!
Hop Pop!
I'm old.
Sure, they were there for all the cuddling and the snuggling, but who gets stuck doing all the work? Good old Hop Pop, that's who. I swear to Frog, whoever brings a fuzzy critter into this house will be on dung duty for a month.
Later.
I miss Charlie Big Bottom with all my heart and soul.
6 months later.
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is when you keep it painted right.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh, Lenny Longbottom, you filled the spider-sized hole in my heart.
I'm old.
What would you say to an older frog who's complaining about back pain these days?
The frog complain?
Well, honestly, he holds it in and soldiers on. He's noble like that.
I don't understand a word you just said.
Do you have any medication that can make a frog look 40 years younger?
Comedy.
What was his point? I have no idea. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
This was a high concept piece!
I'm old.
How's it going back there, old timer?
Who you calling old?
Oh!
Oh, my mother knee! Oh, oh, it all to hell, that hurts like a mother.
I'm old.
Yeah.
Don't you say that it didn't give you a chance just to listen. Only wanted out, but you just get that garbage talk, so no blessings. You're looking present, I'm already futuristic. Cruise me, satisfaction, kill me a bit. Curiosity brings me back and grooving. Don't wanna follow water, my water restore that order. Crossing the border, next corner, posing for reporters. Next level explorer and my crew supporters. Still got busted forward with my
I'm old.
I personally love the peace and quiet. A frog can really hear themselves think out here.
Beaming. Love gluttony. Violate widows.
Well, that was a mistake.
I'm old.
Hey, Ann, have you seen Paul?
She went to find Foggy.
Who is Foggy?
The asshole who makes those Amphibia and correct videos people enjoy.
Language.
Well, yes, that's where she's trying to find him.
Language.
Yeah, she desperately wants to say f***. Yes, f***.
So she wants to say f***.
Yes, cause every time she tries to say it, she gets cut from the video ending. Probably cause Foggy thinks he's some kind of comedic genius.
This cannot happen. I swear if this Foggy lets my granddaughter swear, I will personally throw him into a pit of angry moths. Or make him hear me talk about hard work and farming. Whichever one is worse.
Holy shit, Hop Hop. Have you no remorse?
Language.
I'm old.
What?
Are you kidding?
Wish there was, Ann, but you kids need supervision. Why, sometimes it feels like we have at least 2 wacky adventures a week.
Fourth wall! You're breaking the fourth wall!
I'm old.
Dear old timer.
Who you calling old?
I'm old.
Like the shiny stars, light that pop whenever we start. You keep on blinking at me. You never turn away from me. In this last gloomy night sky, light the fire up in the night. The journey will be trouble for a prize. No matter where we go, we'll not stop the shining forever.
I'm old.
I personally love the peace and quiet. A frog can really hear themselves think out here.
No, Light. Don't do it. It's obviously a trap. No one just willingly gives out cookies willy-nilly like that. But what if it's not a trap? I mean, I am really hungry. And I did have to skip breakfast today. No, shut up, you idiot! He's just trying to lead you into confessing. No, you shut up! I've had no sugar today, and I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. That is not a good reason to blow our cover! Oh, you don't think you're hot shit, don't you? Turn down a cookie. Told me these other cookies that he let you apple pie, you little whore! Suck it back! Take that back! Your dad doesn't even have a potato chip! You think I'm not gonna throw down? Oh, I'll throw down! Not even, I'm not packing heat! Oh no! What have I done?
Well, that was a mistake.
I'm old.
And I'm taking Scratch with me. Anybody got a problem with that?
No problem at all.
I don't feel safe.
I'm old.
Hey, Ann, is that your hair? Or is it a dandelion? Oh, are those long, lanky limbs, Ann? Or are those, twigs? Ah.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The moment is past, hasn't it?
I'm old.
Step up, I ain't trying to get to me. But at the end you're gonna see the only way we're supposed to be. Yeah, yeah. Step up, I let you.
Your Blu-ray discs and your pierced scrotums and your bullfrogs and your telekinesis and your Marvel comics and your YouTube.com and your nuclear physics and your ingrowing toenails and your Gears of War and your Quentin Tarantino and your power steering and your elevators and your illegitimate offspring and your... Hey, why did it fade to black? Am I dead?
No, Gramps, it's just the end of the movie.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
I'm old.